Dubai Exports, the export promotion agency of Department of Economic Development, DED, in Dubai and Expo Trade. I take great pleasure in welcoming all of you to the 3rd annual Future Manufacturing and Trade Summit.
We've been around a lot of activities, and Dubai is actually a non-stop destination when it comes to events. But when it comes to our events over these 2 days, we can see a huge diversification in terms of the people, a lot of changes that's happening in terms of the number of attendees. We are a unique platform, and we look forward actually to increase the span of this particular event in the future.
The topic was perfectly picked. A lot of people fear that manufacturing in this region will have an extra cost. But with technology, it proved that the cost can be decreased by 40 to 50%. Actually, world-class manufacturing happens today with robots and 3D printing and inductive printing. All of this is available and can help boost the region here to be a manufacturing hub.
I think it's important for activities such as this to take place. Obviously, too many of them, they become watered down. Not enough, then you're always looking for that extra interaction. The beauty about this event, to be honest, is the quality of delegates, which we're seeing, as well as the sponsors that are here. It's really taken it up a notch from what I've seen in previous years.
Events like this are essential. It enables people to exchange ideas, not just about technology, but about how to organise themselves to do it as well. Later on you can become enormously competitive with each other, but at the moment you need to approach this as a team, and I think this has done really well. Events like this are essential for this.
We travel the world as a business, and we go to different regions, emerging economies around the world, and this one is more than emerging, it's rapidly growing at such a rate that we have to try and keep up with it. So whatever objectives, directives are being put in place by this government, we just wish everyone did that.
It's important to create a platform where people can share ideas. People travel the world, they bring ideas, and they have international companies sharing their views of how manufacturing can be organized, how it's organized elsewhere, and how it can be streamlined and organized here. So I think it's a fantastic event.
We meet a lot of delegates here, and everybody are very, very curious to ask us what is IoT, what is intelligence artificial, what is predictive maintenance. So there is a lot of needs to develop this kind of lasted technology. And I think that this market is ready to use this kind of technology. And for sure we are ready to work for you.
One of the things that I realize is that even in this region, enterprise applications is a given. They are already there for 10, 12, 15 years. Now they're looking at maybe additional products. These are areas that most of the inquiries and the kind of interest that's getting perked up. I think we tie in very well there. So that's again something pretty exciting. We are in the country and good to go to deliver what we promised or what we are showing.
We are happy to be a gold sponsor here, and we are extremely happy about the fact that we were able to present our view about how the fourth industrial revolution and the digital transformation we are all in is impacting discrete manufacturing and manufacturing in general also in UAE. So we are very pleased to having had this chance to present in this important event in Dubai.
I think the vibe is very positive. I mean, the fact that the crowd that we have here is a lot of people being here, and that just shows the number of the interest that people have in manufacturing, and that's the sort of the positive vibe we've been getting here. Because, like I mentioned, there is sort of a strategy to increase the export out of Dubai, and the fact that we see so much of interest, that means there is a business. For us, we are a facilitator, and hence we have to make sure that adhere to those businesses and facilitate the right solution.
This event, this summit's a really important initiative for the UAE and the region as a whole. I think management in manufacturing organisations in the UAE really need to have good ability, knowledge and know-how of application of Kaizen techniques around continuous improvement of quality, continuous improvement of cost reduction and delivery lead time. So these are really important things to have a solid understanding and solid know-how around.
And this is a platform to sort of share best practices, share the implementations that are real, that are actually happening. This has been a really informative and educational couple of days.